Hi everybody, it's Michelle. I just wanted to show you guys my very first rebuild of the iclear30B. And I didn't do the whole thing online, on video, which I will the next time, I promise I will. But I'm so super excited that it actually works. And if you can, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but it actually, see if I can't get this bad boy close enough to where y'all can see this. Can you see it lighting? I am so super soaked over this. And it's actually, and the thing is really wild is I actually watched a video of a professional who does this all the time, and which I know it can happen to anybody, but his didn't work. And my very first time, right on. I'm so super excited. And I just can't, I don't even know what to say. I'm so excited that it worked. I cannot believe, that it actually did it right. I mean, not that I actually, because I just started this January 25th, and I do my own juices, I do my own coils, I do everything myself, so it's not that it's that much of a shock to me, but I guess I am shocked as hell that it it actually worked. Really happy. Really happy. And I'm going to fill it, and I'm going to try it on my Coolfire 1. I don't know why, but I like my Coolfire so much. I have the VMO 5 and all too, but I actually like the mechanical mods so much. I really love them. Watch me blow this bitch up. No, I'm just joking. I hope not. And I redo, I told you I do my own juices, and for those of you who have PG allergies, I don't know if you can see this little redness on my lip right here, but my nose, I'm starting to get the PG allergy, so I use more VG in my juices now than I've ever did before. I used to use 50-50 mix, but now I use I'll say 80 VG, 10 PG, but make sure this is right. Yeah, this is right. But I had to redo all my juices, and I learned. Now I can, because I'm using VG, but I learned not to ever, whenever there's something that you could use for a year and not have any problems at all, and then one day all of a sudden you have this allergic reaction to something. I learned not to ever make up too many anymore. Just make up a few, because you never ever know when you're going to hit that allergic reaction shit. So it hit my ass, believe me, it hit me. It hit my old man. He's got little I guess you would call dryness and shit around his face and stuff too. So, and he's got a couple little marks on his face from the PG, and that's why I tell people, just because you hit a little rock in the road, you don't stop using your e-cigs, or your mods or whatever, because it's something really minor. That's why I let people know now. You can even dilute or mix your stuff with distilled water. You don't have to, I mean, you know, you can use VG and distilled water. You don't have to use PG. You can just use whatever PG is in the juice when you buy it, and then when you get it home, if you was to go and buy, say, an 8-ounce bottle of VG, and, you know, you go to your nearest supermarket, Walmart, whatever it is you have near you, Target, whatever, and you buy a bottle of distilled water for 89 cents, you know, you don't want a whole bunch of distilled water, because let me tell you, a dropper full can destroy, one little milliliter dropper can destroy a whole 30 milliliter bottle in a minute, in an absolute minute. It can destroy it. I mean, you can fix it, but, you know, if you know what you're doing, you can definitely fix it, but it can definitely destroy it. It can make it, you know, very, very watery quick. But if you have all your concentrates and your different flavors and stuff, then you can fix anything. There's nothing that can't be fixed when you're dealing with making your own liquids and stuff like that. This is the first time I've ever did one of these iclear30s, and I hope that it hits right, and I hope that everything is not, you know, I hope it doesn't have to be a certain length or too long or whatever, because I don't really know all that.
It's been eating that ever since, hasn't it?
Seems to be, and my battery's dead.
There's no more family right now. It's too late. Why? Because it's still in the way. You're making a mistake.
Seems to be awesome. Oh my God, I have got to tell you, I went to my doctor's Friday, and 2 weeks ago I was in there, and she took 7 tubes of blood, and she took urine, and she did, you know, all this testing and stuff on me, and she checked my heart, my kidneys, my lungs, my liver, you know, everything, and I had to go back Friday for the results. She called me. I was supposed to go back April the 28th, but she called me and she said, can I come in Friday? And I was like, sure, I'll come in Friday. And when I went in, I got the absolute best birthday gift one could get. I swear to you, because my mother died at age 40 she had 5 different kinds of cancers, and I always thought that I would be the one to take after her. I'm the one who's got the hair that goes down to your ass, you know, my feet shaped like her, my hands are shaped like her, you know, everything about me is shaped like my mom, except my hair color is blonde, and she was, you know, she had real dark black hair, beautiful black hair. But anyways, I just knew that I was going to be the one to take after her. I got the mental problems, you know, craziest bitch in the family, I think, probably. I mean, you know, I just got psycho problems like you wouldn't believe. Anyways, she gave me the absolute best gift I could get. I don't have any cancerous cells in my blood at all. So I said, well, what does that mean? And she was like, well, you don't carry the cancer. The cancer gene is not in your blood. Is not in your bloodstream. My kidneys are excellent. My liver is in great shape. My lungs, just from 2 weeks ago, have improved another 25%, which, thank God, for all the years of smoking that I did do, you know, thank God my lungs was not destroyed and was not as bad as some people who smoke 2+ packs a day. And she's told me that my lungs sound like a teenager. You know, she sound like I've never smoked, you know, in my life. And I've only been using this VGPG e-cigs since January the 25th, 2014. I started these at 10:50 in the morning on a Saturday morning. I remember. Matter of fact, I'm going to check my calendar to make sure that that is the actual day. I'm pretty sure it was a Saturday morning. I don't know why I want to say Saturday morning, but it was definitely January the 25th. And that was the absolute best gift anyone could ever have given me, and I am not joking. I swear to you, I almost cried, and actually I think I probably did cry when I was in her office. I mean, I was so happy. Yes, January 25th was a Saturday morning. I knew it was a Saturday morning. I got my first e-cig at 10:50 in the morning. And I hadn't had a cigarette from like 9 something, but I'm going to say 10:50 because that's exactly when I got my e-cig, and I've not had a cigarette, not a puff, not a craving, not a nothing. And honestly, I can't stand to be around one smoking. I can't stand the smell of them. I can't stand anything about them. And that's the last time that I've smoked a cigarette, you know, which was January the 25th. And when she told me the news that she told me Friday, I mean, I got tears in my eyes, and you know, you just can't help the little tear running down your face. But I was so happy because I just knew that it was going to be something bad. For starters, why would she want me in there, you know, Friday? And she knows I'm a worrywart. I'm also a hypochondriac, and she knows all this. And I'm thinking to myself the whole entire time, why is she calling me in here this early if there's nothing wrong? Something's got to be wrong. There's got to be something wrong. And thank God it wasn't. But vapor cigarettes, I'm telling you, the e-cigs, mods, whatever you want to use, I am telling you from my doctor's perspective, these things are the bomb. They are absolutely 100% great. I mean, you can see an improvement in one's health in a matter of weeks, and actually in a matter of days. You can feel yourself in a matter of days. Now, you will go through a period after about 3 or 4 weeks of smoking them where you feel like your throat, like you got a little sore throat or something. But that's your I guess antihistamines are all opening up. Your histamines in your body are opening up, and you know, they're experiencing clean, you know, they're actually experiencing fresh, and nothing's clogging them anymore. Your little hairs on your lungs are starting to lift up instead of laying down, and, you know, so you will go through a little period where you might feel like you got a little bit of a sore throat or something like that. And all you have to do is, if you're smoking menthol, slack down on your menthol a little bit, and it'll go away regardless if you don't slack down on your menthol or not, but it'll go away anyways. But that might help it a little bit quicker. And then you're also going to go through a period where you feel like you can't taste anything, like your taste buds are absolutely gone. And that's when I was loading up. I mean, my menthol was so strong, my fiance couldn't even smoke mine because I had so much menthol in it, and I could hardly taste it. But now I think mine's, you know, coming to, I don't know, a settle, or, you know, because now I can. Actually, I don't even think I've used menthol, and first of all, I stopped nicotine 2 weeks after being on the e-cig itself. I stopped nicotine myself because I don't know if I'm different. I know I'm different than everybody else, but it shocks me that I smoked 2.5 packs of cigarettes every single day for 20 plus years, and 12 milligrams of nicotine was extremely too much for me. It made my heart feel like it was coming through my chest. It gave me headaches, you know, and as soon as I slacked down on the nicotine, I took it from 12 to 6. Didn't have no problems, didn't have nothing, you know, nothing at all. And then from 6, I went down to diluting it to 4. Then I went down to 2, from 4 to 2, and now I use none. And if I still do have a few bottles that have 2 milligrams of nicotine in them. And like this here is Mermaid Tears from Slim's E-Juice. It's got 2 milligrams of nicotine in it. I won't even use it because I'm scared of the nicotine. For some reason, nicotine does something to me. I don't know why, and I use really good nicotine from a reputable company, a very good company. It doesn't bother my old man, but it bothers my skin. As soon as it gets on my skin, it either itches or it burns. I know it's on there. I have to hurry up and wash my hands. But it's weird because smoking all them years in my life, and you know, needing cigarettes, you know, if I went a day without cigarettes, which I never did, honestly. I mean, I couldn't. The only time I went without cigarettes, honestly, was when I was locked up, and we still had, you know, a few while I was locked up. But other than that, that was the most time that I've ever been without cigarettes. Even when I was in the hospital giving birth to my daughters, I was, you know, my cigarettes was right there, and they would come in and they would run their mouth about it smelling like smoke in there, and I was like, you know what? Oh well, I smoke. And I mean, my daughter wouldn't be in the room when I smoked, and I would spray the Lysol and all before she came back in. But they knew when I called the nurse to come get my daughter what I was calling them to come get her for. I was going in the bathroom and smoke my cigarette. And when I went in to take a shower, I went in to smoke my cigarette and take a shower and relax. I mean, I was a smoker. But I've sat in the emergency room, smoked these. Nobody said nothing to me. When they called you into the back, when they did the EKG and stuff, me and my old man smoked these. Nobody said nothing to us. Actually, they were actually interested. They wanted to know more about them. And once I told them stuff, explained to them and stuff, they're actually interested. They want to know where you get it from. Do you have any cards? And I always carry Vaporvilla cards around with me. I haven't shopped there lately because I make my own juices and stuff now, but I am going to go back there because I still haven't got the John Wayne down, and I still haven't got their tobacco down. I really like their tobacco, but my cousins told me it was a little bit watery, so I don't know if it's going to be the same or not. If it's not the same, if it's a little bit watery, it's not a big deal because I can fix it. But if it's got a different taste, then I'm not going to be happy. But anyways, the John Wayne is a must. I definitely have to have John Wayne because I love the way that flavor tastes. And that's made by Uncle Junks. That's really, really a good flavor. Very good flavor. And I also love Betty White. Betty White is awesome. And that's made by Uncle Junks too, I believe. I'm so excited that I did my first iclear30. I've did multiple bottom coil, rebuild many of them, but this is the first one of these I've ever done, and I'm so shocked that I did this. Very first one, very first time, no shorts, nothing. I did it very first time. My old man was sitting here while I did some of it, and it was funny because I was watching a professional do it online, and they put it in the iTaste MVP, and it's just stayed green, which meant it had a short in it or something wasn't right. So he went ahead and he cut the wires and stuff like that, and it still didn't work, but finally he did get it to work. But I mean, it just goes to show you, if you pay a little bit of attention, you can do anything you want to do. You really can do anything you want to do. And I'm telling you, if you smoke and you're smoking cigarettes, now they're saying cigarettes have 7,000 plus known toxins in them. I thought it was 4,000 plus known toxics in them, but now they're saying 7,000. These, honestly, and VG, I think VG, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's vegetable glycerin. It's in a lot of stuff. So is PG, honestly. So is PG. But you do have, a lot of people do have allergies to PG. It could be the first week that you use it. It could be the first 4 weeks or 5 weeks. It could be the first year. It might not happen for 2 years. But some people do get allergies to PG. And I noticed that me and my old man both have allergies to the PG. And we still use it. Don't get me wrong, I do still use it, but I use less of it. Since I started making all of his juice with the VG, he had a couple bumps on his face that he never got before. They're gone since he started using the PG. But leave me the fuck alone while I'm on here. Other than that, everything is doing real good now. The VG and PG, if you have any problems with your VG, all you have to do, and for all the people that I do pick stuff up for, if you're having any problem with your juices breaking you out, this, that, or the other, or if you notice any change in you at all, because everybody's different. I don't have allergies to anything in my life that I've known of. Now I know that I do have a slight allergy to PG. It dries my nose out, and it makes my mouth. You see how around my lips get and my lips get terribly dry, which they normally get dry in the wintertime, so I didn't know if it was that or the PG. But when my nose started getting cracked, and it's actually cracked on the inside as well, so I've been putting you can see how red it is. It's really red. I've been putting Neosporin on my nose, which I've been using the Walmart brand, which works just as good as the Neosporin, and it's $1. And it's actually cleared up a lot because it was really dark red all right here, and my nose ring you know, people was like, is it from your nose? That's been in there for 2 years. It's not my nose ring. It was the PG. But, anyways, you notice little things different about your body, and it's actually the VG. I mean, it's actually the PG. I'm sorry, it's the PG. Excuse me. So all you have to do is you can ask your shop that you deal with, and if they are not able to or willing to help you, you know, get a higher VG level in your e-juice, then you need to go somewhere else, or you can look online. You can find it online. It's not that hard to do. I found it. And let me tell you, I have an 8th grade education. You know, my mother died when I was 16, and, you know, school was the last thing on my mind. Yes, I'm sorry now. So sorry now. But back then, that was the least worry of my mind. The least worry. And, you know, my mother was, I'm not going to get into all that. But anyways, when my mother died when I was 16, and of course, I hated school. Who doesn't? Who likes school? I was one. I hated school. I got in trouble a lot in school. Either fighting, locking teachers in the bathroom, doing stupid shit. But I got in trouble a lot in school. And, you know, I quit. But, you know, if I had to do it all over again, I would have never quit school. I would have never, ever, ever, ever quit school. But I just want to say, you don't have to be a scientist to be able to do your own juices, your own coils, rebuild your own drip, you know, atomizers or drip tips, whatever you want to call them. I know how to do all that now, and it's all from watching. And normally you know, when I watch something, I got to keep watching it over and over and over and over and over until I get this little thing stuck here in my head. But I've been doing pretty good. You know, I have been doing pretty good. I gotta say that these are the way to go. Honestly, I'm telling you, I've had 3 different doctors plus my therapist. All of them, you know, I would tell them everything that's in them, and, you know, when I come back to see them the very next time, they were like, way to go. You know, I looked up online and I searched it up, and way to go, and they would give me the thumbs up. And, you know, of course, my doctor, every time she listens to me, she's like, Michelle, you know, I'm so proud. You know, you're doing great. I mean, you're really doing great. And I mean, other than my mental stability and things like that, and the attacks that I have, you know, everything else is going good. But for the ones who smoke, I beg you, just try an e-cigarette. Just try one. Just try one time, just for one day, or even just for a few hours. Just try one. I mean, hell, I mean, they're not that expensive. They're not that expensive at all. Even in your local shop, for $25, you could probably get a 650 mod starter kit, which this wouldn't be the one that you would get. It would be the plastic top. This is the EVOD. You would get the Ego, and you would get the C4 top, which they don't last that long. These tops here you can rebuild, so they last you however long your glass or your plastic inside lasts. But honestly, I've noticed with my pink ones that I have that I think they're starting to leak. But this here works the bomb. And this is only a 650. This is a 650 mod. And it works good. I had 2 pink ones. Got me off of smoking 2 packs, 2.5 plus packs of cigarettes a day. That got me from smoking. And, you know, of course, I went crazy. I mean, I've got so many different ones. I got me the Aspire the other day. You know, I treated myself to this. But, and my old man bought me the Vambo 5 for my birthday. And my birthday isn't until this Thursday, April 24th. But I also have this, the MVP2. I have the Cool Fire. I have, what's that, hon?
Mother's Day, birthday.
Mother's Day's not here yet, so that doesn't count.
Saying, well, whatever it was.
Well, I didn't get anything for Mother's Day yet, so remember that. Don't look at me like that.
Yeah.
I haven't got nothing for Mother's Day yet. Anyways,
You lie, you got a hook.
I just wanted to say I rebuild my first i30 and I'm so excited. Yes, I'm excited. I want to say, hey, Robert Ellis, how you doing there, buddy? And Grim Green, how are you doing, buddy? And Rip Tripper, how are you doing? Indoor Smoker, you guys rock. I love you guys. I love your videos. You're awesome. Everybody that watches me or watch my videos, all my friends and family, I suggest you guys take a look at them. Raiders chick is awesome. She rocks too. I like her a lot. But give those guys, you know, guys and gals, a little watch one of their videos, and you'll be stuck just like I am. And Robert Ellis, you're my buddy. You know you're my buddy. I watch all of your videos, and I watched them time and time again. Indoor Smoker, you're as crazy as a... you're just crazy as shit. I love you. You're wild. You're out there. You're crazy, and I love you. I want to say, everybody, keep on vaping. Vaping's the way to go. It actually improves your health, and it will improve your life, and give you time to spend with your children, your grandchildren. Who knows? Maybe their grandchildren and their grandchildren. You never know. God's the one who calls you home, and you never know when you're going to go home until He calls you. Have a good day, everybody. I did my first rebuild of the iclear30. The next video that I do, I'm going to actually point that down there, and I'm going to let you guys watch me rebuild my coils. I'm not a professional. Never said I was, but I know how to do it, and I get them to work. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Everybody who have... Easter was yesterday. Happy Easter, everybody. And if you don't celebrate Easter, happy holiday, whatever your holiday may be. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. And good luck on vaping. Keep it up. It works. And it's actually the way to go. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great day. Shut up, Ray.